Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I did it again, son of a gun. Whatever, that's staying in. Welcome back to episode 5 of season 7 of Locomotive Versus, or Locomotive Royale. I'm your host, Ellis, otherwise known as the Admiral. With me, I have my technical advisor, Tyler,
Hello,
and
we're back.
5 more or less, well, actually 6 willing contestants. Uh, one of the players is 2 people, and they will be operating by committee, but we'll get to that. And this being the 5th and final regular season episode of What in the World, we have 5 new locomotives from 5 new locations around the globe, countries that either exist or have existed. And for those who don't know what this is a game where we compare locomotives with statistics and style to see who comes out on top. Does it decide the best locomotive? Not usually, but it decides what we all find to be the best locomotive. Anyway, without further ado, we will start off with my son Aiden and his son, or Train Sona, the Aiden Railways. What is this?
Hi, this is the Aiden Railways Class 1. It is a 460 of the former British colony of Aden, which is now Yemen.
So down on the down south of Saudi Arabia. This is interesting. I'd never heard of this place before we started talking about this engine. All right, in the second position, I believe this is Fort.
Yep. I'm bringing the Bulgarian State Railway Class 45 in its rebuilt configuration. It's an 012O tank engine.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was originally going to be bringing the unbuilt version, but I thought, I'm going to be a little bit of serious. I like the look of it. So,
Real quick, what are the differences without giving anything away?
When it was initially built, it did not have a superheater.
Oh, okay. That's a good call to go with the new version then. Anyway,
it also. Oh, never mind. I won't say.
That's okay. Yeah, don't spoil anything. In the middle spot, Kaiser.
Hello, I am bringing from Norway the Erskog Holland Line number 8 Bingsfoss.
Bingsfoss.
I probably butchered that.
This does look like just a miniaturized version of what you brought last time. I hope it serves you better than that. Anyway,
And it was good old German engineering, even though it's in Norway.
well,
Or in Norway.
you know,
I mean, you know what else is in Norway?
I'm a
1052s.
Anyway, finally we have an SY. We have an SY, Vert, and also Bobbert.
Hello, everybody.
Jesus, that's loud.
We decided to bring the China State Railways SY today.
I think he's coming live from China.
You'd think he would sound further away if that was the case.
Watch that.
I thought he
social
was
credit.
going to play the Chinese anthem. I was
Oh,
scared.
God. Yeah. Social credit deducted. And, finally, Brian.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is I, the Starlight Alchemist, also known as Brian. And I'm bringing the Central do Brasil Class 360 because I played my soundboard too much. It got sent to Brazil.
Yes, thank you. And it will not be coming back. This is... I don't know what to make of this locomotive. It is
It's pretty neat Pacific.
It's neat. It's got some things going on, which we will talk about later, I'm sure, when we get to style points. But there's all of our ducks in a row. And we have, of course, 4 rounds of statistics, 1 round of style points, and during that, 1 loss of sanity for our technical advisor. But, Tyler, do you have any thoughts on these locomotives before we come in?
Thoughts you say?
Thoughts, yes.
Well, one of these is...
Not like the others.
Yeah, one of these is not like the others. I see some parity that will be had already, but it's going to be an interesting race either way.
Yeah, Go ahead.
I don't like the chances of the 012-2, or 012. Oh. It screams out to me. This is the first thing I see parity that could be had by it, but it's also Who thought this was a good idea?
Oh man, yeah, no.
I didn't bring this because I thought it was a good idea. I already won a round. I get a spot next week. I brought this because I'm having fun.
Yeah, and this is
Okay.
definitely a fun locomotive. I mean, yeah, I agree. It's gonna be kind of a mess, but considering it's competition, it definitely has some things going for it. Meanwhile, we've got a pretty normal-looking 10-wheeler. We have an 0440, a Mikado, which is definitely the most normal fare here. Stop posting about
I was going to
3025.
say a 2-foot 440.
Oh, you're 2 foot?
That's hilarious. And a relatively normal-looking Pacific, like an Uncanny Valley Pacific. I would love to re-letter the tender for the Uncanny Valley.
Oh my god.
That's oh my god.
Nemesis.
Yeah,
It
that's
says Central.
That's our next
No.
Railroads Online railroad,
It took B&M.
the Uncanny Valley. Yeah,
It says Central, which means that you're obliged to hate it, I think.
I already
No.
have very mixed feelings, but man, there's none of these engines that just stand out at me to like, oh man, I want this to win. I feel like if I could get everyone to lose, that would be great, but bottom
Are you
line
telling me
is
there's no favoritism?
the Aiden Railways thing is kind of cute, and I want to see where it goes. So, East, you get the first point. Of course, you came into this Royale first. What are you going with?
Okay. Let's start off with tubes.
Tubes. Okay, everyone gets one.
Vito.
There's a veto from Kaiser. Not total surprise there. We're running out of good Loco-based entries in some cases, so people missing tubes is not a huge surprise to me if that's what that was. East,
Okay, but
go ahead and try something
somebody
else.
Flues.
Flues.
Hey, somebody's gonna have to put mine in for me. My internet just crapped out.
That's okay. I put the veto in for you.
No, I mean somebody's gonna have to put my stat in for me
Oh,
real quick.
Tyler?
I gotta go reset my router.
okay. Well, go do that. We'll come back to you. Flues is over down on the right, but real quick, no vetoes. All right, Flues down on the right, in the blue section, underneath. It's actually cell V25. East, what are your Flues?
12 by 5.25.
Those are some good-sized Flues. I'm not sure I would have chanced this if I were you.
I can't remember what good flues are, so.
I got 34 4.92 inch flues.
Okay. We'll come back to Kaiser in a second. That is a little bit better. Vert and Bob, what about you guys?
We don't have the stat.
Oh no, you didn't veto?
There's a bunch of stuff going on in the background right now.
Delete
Delete the
Understandable.
zeros.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get rid of those zeros. And I just hit page up. Alright, let's hear it from Brian then.
26 at 5.394 metricisms.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Kaiser, are you alive? No. Alright, let me grab Kaiser's real quick.
I'm
He
I'm
was
trying to
expedited
figure
to
out
remote
which
island
one
after the war.
in there is his.
Oh, yeah, that's
Superheated.
not... What'd you say?
It's the superheated rebuild. He said earlier.
Okay.
Okay, superheated rebuild.
Yeah, this
That
is...
was
oh,
that was
so
Fort that
many
said
in
that.
here.
Kaiser's
How
is
many are on his page?
Lots.
A lot.
Um...
I want to look, but I don't want to
Oh,
cheat.
you'll be able to look in the video later. I'm just scrolling through, and so many of them are like damn near identical.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Okay, what? There's nothing in here that's superheated, is there?
No, that's not.
Oh, okay. No, there's one there. So it could be that one.
I like how Vert warned that this would be the most chaotic yet, and the reason
It
why is just that the internet has exploded.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Hang
think
on, what country was his from?
Where is
Okay.
this?
Kaiser's?
Where is this?
Gage,
from?
wait.
It was from
Norway.
it was operating in Norway, so probably whatever.
He
Well,
does.
this is all
okay.
Germany.
What?
So I'm doing the thing where I write down all the countries.
What?
We already got this far into
You're
it. We're gonna
back.
call it
Okay.
Norway.
No, can't
Kaiser,
type in anything, but I can tell you what I was. I
which
was
one
gonna say
is yours?
Norway.
Apparently, none of them have
None of
Norway
the
on it,
things
from
in
what I've
this,
heard.
none of the things
No,
in the
this
stat sheet
class
say.
was used in Norway, but the locomotive class was built in Germany.
Well, then it's not valid.
Well, you should have told me that.
I've espoused it every time. It has to say it on the stat sheet. I just took your
Well,
word for it.
I guess I'm gonna have to restart then.
Well, we're this far into it. Wait, do you have a backup? Oh, wait, you do have a backup.
What's
I
this?
do have backup. It's the dang, what's it called? Tunisian thing.
All right, go grab that.
It's,
Everybody
I
hold.
can't. My internet-
leaving Norway,
Oh, crap.
replacing it with Tunisia. This is the first time that we've had to replace an engine in a Royale.
In the middle of a Royale.
Oh no, it hasn't.
Unbelievable.
It hasn't?
Well, I
question
mean,
is-
official Royales, yeah. Former Royales, no.
Where's
The question
hold on.
is he going to keep going with flues, or is he going to recall
Hold on.
that stat, and are we going to recall a
Right?
veto?
I mean, we haven't done any stat calls except for
Wait,
mine,
that's-
so we
he's
should
the
probably
call the
restart the
flu.
Royale. At least stat-wise,
Hold
I
on,
could just
let me see
recall a
if I can
stat.
find the. Let me see if I can find the stat page for the Tunisian engine.
Oh my
I got
God.
it. I'm just gonna send a link and
Oh, you got it. Okay.
I'll send the link in streaming and recording. But
Nobody look.
I'll grab it. Oh, there it is. Okay. And this
Phoned.
is the. Oh, there's only one thing in here.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
Does it have
backspace.
flues?
Okay, Tunisian thing. The
Can you get
flues.
a picture?
The flues on it. I'll let him get the. I'll let him get the picture when his internet is done exploding. Tunisia.
my internet is exploding.
Oh, it's
Okay.
done.
I was gonna say there is. I have to.
What? Bone Guelma.
There's one problem with this particular engine, being is the fact that it doesn't have let me find the picture I posted. There's no actual picture of this locomotive. It's just a drawing.
There are more difficult things.
Let me see where I posted this thing. I think I posted it in Photo Dump a while ago.
I found it a second ago. We're gonna roll all the way back to the beginning of this one, but I'm not killing the recording. We're just doing this.
Oh, so
I
you're not
think
gonna.
I've lost enough insanity.
So you're no editing.
No editing. We don't do that here.
We're just doing it live.
We're doing it live. All right, I got Kaiser's thumbnail size drawing.
Say hi
Yeah,
to the people,
I
Bob.
had to edit that picture because
Can you send it in streaming and recording, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let me die.
No.
No.
I
And
understand.
Tyler thought we were gonna take 2 out.
Tyler hoped we wouldn't, and here we are.
We
Are
should
we
call
going-
this
We're technically
episode.
still only 30 minutes in. We've started Royales later than this.
That's very
We should
true.
call this episode "Kaiser Gets Boned."
We're going back to the start.
Kinky.
Oh
Alright,
wait,
so-
crap! I forgot to add that context. Never mind.
Kaiser, yeah, phrasing.
There we go again.
Oh, it's called the Bone Guelma locomotive. I don't know who Guelma is, but you know, $20 is $20,
I guess.
I guess. All right, we're gonna start back from the beginning. East, do you have a stat call?
What if we try flues again?
We're trying flues again. Going once. Going
Veto.
All right, and there's a veto. I
Jeez,
heard
that's a
I heard two
surprise.
people, but I heard Kaiser first, and I knew Kaiser did not have flues. Oops. All
I'm
right,
putting it
Alright, let's do flu tube length.
flu and tube length. Going once. Going twice.
Veto!
All right, and there's a veto from Bert.
Finally, let's do tubes for Pete's sakes!
Okay, tubes. Going once. Going twice. All right, tubes. It's over on the right.
Jeez, I'm
What
getting a
the
strange sense
hell?
of deja vu here.
Tubes.
You
not,
telling me?
not flues. Tubes. Cell V
It's a series of
V45.
tubes.
It's a series of tubes. East.
90 by 1.75.
90 by
Can somebody get out
1.75.
of mine? I need to put in my diameter.
Okay,
Oh.
put in your diameter.
Thank you.
Put it into Guelma. She's asking for it. Put
No comment.
something tubes. All right. Ford.
Oh, wait, did
100.
East already say his?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
90 by 1.75.
Okay, mine is 142 by 1.85.
Kaiser.
115 at 2 inch.
Okay. Bert. Bird?
They don't have it.
Oh, he doesn't have it? Okay.
They don't have tubes.
Unfortunate.
No, he has tubes.
Us?
What happened to him?
He vetoed it quite hard last time, saying he didn't have it.
No,
Uh,
that was Kaiser.
Different load.
Hmm.
Oh wait. Oh, that's Kaiser. Okay.
Oh, 80?
Oh, he's muted.
Vert is
Vert's
dead.
mute.
Alright,
Vert, you just push to talk if you think what's going on in the background is going to get Ellis's channel taken down.
well, he doesn't seem to have it.
Yeah, he.
Anyway.
Yeah, I do not have the stat.
That's unfortunate. Okay, Brian.
Damn it, Kaiser. Metricisms.
Oof.
Okay,
Don't put in
showing...
164 2.008.
Okay, we're 16 minutes out of the recording. We finally get some points on the board. 5 points for East and the Aiden. 5 points for Aiden and Aiden. 4 points for the 012-0 from... Where is this thing from?
Bulgaria?
Bulgaria?
Oh, yeah, Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Sorry, I
Bulgarians
didn't know
held
you
the
were talking to
line.
me.
3 points for the Tunisian PNG. 2 points for the Uncanny Valley, and 1 point for the unfortunate SY Mikado. Okay, moving on. Fort, what is your stat call?
Let's see, now this is, yeah, okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with, ratio of driving wheelbase to overall engine wheelbase.
Alright, wheelbase ratio. Going once. Going twice. I hear no vetoes. Wheelbase ratio starting with East.
0.57.
Pretty good for a 10-wheeler. Fort.
1.
1.
Fine.
Kaiser.
Not good.
Uh-oh.
0.35.
0.35. That's...
Whoever's got like static to it, like,
Yeah, somebody's got a really loud fuzzy.
Is
There's
that...
Might be me.
Brian. Alright, that's
Do I have noise suppression on? Yes, I do. What the hell?
it was
Just-
Well, that
It
explains
turned
all.
off.
it was unsuppressing the noise. Okay, now it's gone. Vert
0.46.
and Brian.
Looks like I get to get my revenge on Kaiser. 0.38.
0.38. 5 points for the Bulgarian, unsurprisingly, with all driving wheels. 4 points for the Aiden 460. 3 points for the Chinese Locomotive. 2 points for... Where is this thing from again? Brazil. 1 point for the Tunisian 0660. Okay, so...
Oops, all drivers.
Oops, all drivers. Kaiser.
this may get vetoed. Overall wheelbase.
Overall wheelbase. Going once. Going twice. I can't see why that would get vetoed. East.
Slightly beyond the 40-foot boxcar.
4219. Fort.
Okay, so here's the thing. Since I don't technically seem to have it on my page, but since I'm a tank engine, can I just use engine wheelbase?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I copied
Bruh.
and paste. Sorry, I broke the formatting.
He's finally broken
Straight
the
to Gulag.
formatting in the new.
But you
Thanks.
can copy and paste and not break the formatting.
Yeah, I
That
know,
is
but
possible.
I'm sorry. Yeah. 23 points. Wait, what?
Oh my god, it's stuck like that now.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
I can't believe you've done this. All right, hold on.
Drag.
Gulag to
copy,
you,
quick.
Gulag to your cow.
23.70.
23.70.
Four score
There
and
we
7
go.
years
I
ago.
fixed it.
Thank you.
Be quiet, Tyler, before I have flashbacks.
Kaiser.
Flashbacks.
22.67.
Oh, it's only one set of drivers, isn't it? That's
Or,
some
no,
shenanigans.
actually, that's overall wheelbase.
That's-
I'm a tank engine, remember?
That's overall. It still seems sus, but all right. Vert,
N.A.
why do you have so few stats? Oh, this is why we don't do 30-25 in verses. Brian.
I'm very thankful for that. Because I am Lonk.
You're also
59.22.
questionably the only standard gauge. Oh no, Bulgaria is probably standard gauge.
All right, 5 points for Kaiser, 4 points for Fort, 3 points for East, 2 points for Brian, and unfortunately 1 point for Vert and Bob and the SY Mikado. But now it's your turn, guys. What are you two picking?
What stat do you want,
Jesus.
Bob?
What?
What stat do you want?
I just saw a T-80 turret go like 1,000 feet in the air.
Fuck it, we'll do your build.
Year built. Going once. Going twice. Okay, year.
2198 for the head break.
1920. Oh, 1,922.
Yeah, 1,000.00. Fort?
Wait, am I doing the right one here? Yes, I am. 1948.
I'm really concerned that there would be another number that you might confuse with
Well,
your year
again,
built.
Well, no, because I remember here, I'm using the rebuilt version.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Kaiser?
1920.
1920. Vert?
According to stat page 1960.
Not bad. Brian?
I'm getting a 3. 1927.
1927, and that is a 3 for you, but 5 points for the SY Mikado, coming back from the ones. 4 points for the Bulgarian engine, 3 points for the Brazilian, 2 points for the Aiden, and 1 point for Kaiser and the Tunisian engine. What an interesting locomotive this is. I wish we had a better picture of it than this drawing.
There's no pictures of it. It's that.
Tyler's probably aggressively looking for pictures.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not faulting you. I just wish that we had something better, because I'm just staring at this and going, yeah, I don't know if this was a real locomotive or not. Kaiser could have made this up and I wouldn't know.
Yes, this is my engine. It has a Robinson power competition of 2 million and has a 2-inch driver.
Listen, I can't get the power computations to work in my spreadsheet, so I'll believe you. Brian, what is your stat
Okay,
call?
so originally I was going to say one of the number that existed stats, but then I remembered that I'm going up against an SY, so we're going to go with driver diameter.
That's probably a good call. Going once. Going twice. Okay, driver diameter. Let's see. Drivers. It's over here. There it is. East?
Yeah, I forgot to get it.
Small, 48.
48 inches. Fort.
52.8.
0.8. Okay, Kaiser?
43.75.
Pixels. Vert?
53.9.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what.
0.9. Okay.
Wow.
All the decimals today. Brian, do you have a decimal?
No, because I was this close to greatness.
Is it 68? Yeah.
Ooh.
You could have been 68.9 based on the person above you, but you still did get 5 points off of that. 4 points go to the SY, which is incredible because those are not very large drivers. 3 points to the Bulgarian locomotive. 2 points to the Aiden. 1 point to this locomotive from Storybrooke. And let's see the scores for the end of round 1. That is a rough start for the Bone.
I'm sorry, what?
That's what
Fort's
she
winning.
said.
I chose this on a meme. How am I winning?
That
I
tends
mean,
to happen with these
I mean,
Royales.
I'm not doing that bad, but then again,
Yeah, I'm almost twice of what Kaiser is.
I'm really upset that Kaiser's original engine couldn't come in this Royale, because I thought it was really cute and I might have started rooting for it. But I'm not sure I can root for something that was
Pixels.
created in Paint.net. Anyway,
Need a real image.
so there we go. This is as real as it gets. 20 points for the Bulgarian State Railways, Class 45. 16 points, second place. That's a gap of 4 for those counting at home. For the Aiden Railways, Class 1. I like how it's the Class 1. Did they have any other locomotives besides this? Don't answer that. 14 points apiece for the Central do Brasil, Class 360 no scope, and also the SY. And then meanwhile, 11 points for the Bone Guatemala Tunisian engine. Tyler, now that the field has changed, do you have any different feelings?
My feeling is that my brain is dead.
Okay. Do you have any insights?
And that there are certain stats that are going to be called soon that the 012 is not going to have a fun time with. But also the SY in the corner, which is just... That might be the saving grace for everybody else, I'm going to be honest.
The SY existing?
Yeah. You know what? Who's going to be taking the ones here?
That's very true. I've seen the stat page. Not great.
Why must this
I'm
be
just going to say, Kaiser, if you call any weight stats or anything, I'm not going to veto them.
Speaking of weight stats, what is y'all minimum weight of rail?
Here we go.
Minimum weight of rail going once, going twice.
I'm gonna kill someone.
I heard that.
Murder.
Minimum weight of rail. East, what is yours?
35.
Okay. Ford?
62.
Yeah, that's chonky locomotive. Kaiser?
37.
37. Wow.
That is way closer than
It's
I
so
would have liked.
little.
That is way closer than I would have
Wait,
liked.
how does it have... Okay, never mind.
What about Vert?
I think it's like meter gauge or something.
It's two-dimensional.
64.
It is literally the weight of what a two-dimensional piece of steel is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Brian?
it's lower than I thought it would be, but unfortunately, I'm still 10 up on the next heaviest, 74.
Look, a full-size locomotive has entered the game. 5 points for East, 4 points
There are
for
2 full-size
Kaiser.
locomotives here.
That's a decent break for Kaiser. 3 points for the Bulgarian, which I don't know. I feel like I want to root for it.
No,
2 points for
don't.
the SY.
So rooting for the Axis members, or what is this?
I mean, I was listening to The Valley of Death by Sabaton, like, on repeat at work today, and it's about Bulgarian soldiers, and so I've got this, like... I've got this feeling, alright?
You know those guys were allied with me, right?
Yeah, I do, but
The Kaisers.
So,
there wasn't really a bad guy in World War One.
it
Yes,
was.
there was. It's definitely Germany. Weren't you there?
Yeah, Germany did everything wrong in World War One. They started World War One. It is all their fault.
Yeah.
You signed that
Whoever
treaty,
started
buddy.
World War
I
I is
mean,
whoever
technically-
shot Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
But,
Okay.
I mean,
Nobody
Nobody
is
speaking,
in-
you missed the point.
You're about to start with the technicalese. Yes, we
No, I
know
was-
Germany did not start World War One. That is the joke.
No, I was gonna say technically, if you think about it, Russia started World War One because they're the ones that attacked Austria-Hungary.
Yeah, let's blame Russia. Let's put some sanctions on them, guys.
Yeah, no, they
Yeah,
they
Actually, it
deserve
was
Okay.
Germany because they invaded Poland. Oh wait,
Are you
wrong
kidding me?
war.
Russia did nothing wrong, and has never done
War.
anything wrong. Anyway,
Well, I mean,
Because they otherwise would land you in Gulag.
I forgot to mention 1 point for Fort, or for Brian on that one. Now it's Fort's turn.
Ouch.
Oh God, what am I going to pick here?
Well, number of wheels isn't a stat call, so
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, even then, I would lose because I'm with. Wait, well, actually, what?
Number
What's
of driving
what's
wheels.
on the time?
don't waste your
Um,
60 seconds counting the
okay,
number of wheels your opponents have.
Uh,
Oh my god,
What?
yes.
okay, you know what? I'm going with factor of adhesion.
Factor of
Joke.
adhesion.
Oh no!
Going once. Going twice. Ford, I hope you have all the adhesion.
No.
Well, he can have some of my. Well, actually, I'll take some of his.
Go on.
3.48.
Wait, where's factor of adhesion? There we are.
3.48
Okay.
is rough. Factor
Oh,
of
wait,
adhesion
factor of
is over on the right.
Who just deleted my thing?
It's over on the right.
Oh.
Because of course it is.
Yes. You know what I just realized? I could have it do that automatically.
Yeah, you
Wait,
could.
why is it? Oh, okay, I see.
Okay.
At least for FOA.
I saw Brian was like 0.2 closer than me, and I'm sad.
Maybe in between
Ooh, they-
seasons I'll patch up the sheet to do it like that.
Bubbles.
Breaking news: the WMF has started 11th rear frame.
Awesome.
11 spot.
Nice.
Okay, so 3.48 from East, Kaiser. Or Fort. Fort's next.
Yeah. Yeah, so for me, I got 3.87.
That's a little
pretty
bit
good.
better. Kaiser?
That's
6.04.
That's a lot of damage.
Kaiser, you really should have saved your veto.
What would you expect me to do? The only stat I don't have is tubes. Perfect.
Blues. Well, yeah, at least you got something. Somebody else could be really, really bad. Vert?
It ain't me. 405.
Oh, that's really good.
Ooh,
Okay,
okay.
Better than 425.
Brazil.
Haha, East.
I know.
Okay. 5 points for the SY, not a huge surprise there. 4 points for the Bulgarian engine, not a bad move. I mean, with the odd assortment of engines we have, getting a 4 on your own stat is not too bad. 3 points for the Brazilian, 2 points for the Aiden, and 1 point for Kaiser. And I'm just thinking, if you were a denizen of Aiden, does that make you an Aidenite?
It makes you an Easter egg.
An Aidenian? Anyway.
Estonian.
We
East-
don't need
he-
he's making a
Estonia
religion
is a real
around
country.
himself.
An
Shit.
Estonian.
Yeah.
We like
Okay.
I think
that.
it's a real country, Estonia or something.
Yes.
Yes.
It's one of the
Kaiser.
places that the Soviet Union
Okay,
definitely
you-
did not invade and take over.
Right now, you'd be a Yemenian or a Yemenite.
Yemenite.
Yemen.
I'm pretty sure Yemenite's a band. Anyway, Kaiser.
Oh, this is definitely getting vetoed. Builder.
Builder. Going once. Going twice.
Veto.
Alright, and a veto from Aiden.
I'm taking a big risk here, but
Okay.
I would veto this myself if I could, but I don't have to.
That was
Yeah,
like,
I'm
this
so-
is the hardest one on these.
see, I am
awful
saving
rounds.
Tyler here, okay?
Oh man,
Hang
you're
on.
currying.
Later.
Wait a minute.
You're currying
Wait a minute.
favor so
Is
that
Kaiser...
you'll get let back into the four
Right.
foamers after being a scab.
Kaiser and I are the same builder, and I can tell.
Wait,
Okay,
you were
so-
drawn in Paint.net also?
No, I wasn't drawn in Paint.net, but judging by how his stripes are, I can tell he and I have the same builder.
All right.
Yes.
With
Yeah, the
His
pencil,
paint.
the pencil tool. Kaiser,
Yes.
what else? What else have you got?
engine base.
Engine wheelbase going once, going twice. All right,
What
engine
fucking stat
wheelbase.
did you call?
Only range is
That's not builder.
Engine wheelbase.
Engine wheelbase.
Find it real quick. Where
There
is
it is.
There you go.
Point I want.
What?
Point
Oh my
12.
gosh, I'm so
There's-
glad that you can
It's not builder.
It's
Engine
engine
wheelbase.
wheelbase.
Okay, 21.12, 2112. Good album. Fort
23.7.
23.7. Kaiser.
Imagine that.
22.67. Does that number look familiar to you?
Sneaky. Vert.
I knew it.
31.27.
A little bit bigger. And let's see Brian's.
33.17.
33.17. Okay.
This is a lot closer than anyone would have expected.
That is actually very close. 5 points for East, 4 points for Kaiser. Not bad. 3 points for Fort, 2 points for Vert and Bob, and 1 point for Brian.
Another Bob.
All right.
All right, Bob and
The
Bert.
the New Jersey Collective. What is your stat call?
What set do
Everything.
you want to call next, Bob?
Chinese 282.
Okay, we'll do number built.
Number built.
Oh, okay.
Going once. Going twice. Number built.
Sounds like communist propaganda to me.
Yeah, here we go.
Since I was
Somebody-
a rebuild,
Uh-oh.
do I just use the regular number built?
It's
Do you
rebuild
have a
number
rebuild
build.
stat?
No,
Do you?
Does it have a number built under the rebuild?
no.
He has
Yeah.
none built.
Hold on. Let me check this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They. It looks like they did all of them. So
Okay, you can count them.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
look at your road numbers. Yeah.
Alright,
it
Aiden,
is.
what's the number of Aidens in the 80?
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't think it's gonna save me given my competition, but still.
Yeah.
well, it might
I
get.
mean,
Like,
one. Oh,
Wait, like
So 10?
10?
no, just one.
Just one. Okay. You could put the
No,
number-
if it's...
put the number one.
Then it's just 1, not
Yeah,
1.
then it's
oh.
01. Anyway,
Whatever.
Fort.
I got 10 times that.
Wow, 10.
So you could have infinitely.
I got the 1-0.
Kaiser.
hi, Fort.
Oh, hi.
Oh my God.
What are 10 of these built and there's no pictures of them?
Kaiser. Kaiser. Vert.
I didn't think she had to.
1988.
Yeah, that's
Is
a
that,
lot.
was that when they were
Yeah, almost
built,
2,000 of these things. Oh, jeez.
So they built them, and they've built the final ones in the... And they built the 1988th one in 1988,
Yeah, that's why they had to
or
stop.
something like that.
Or they
Brian.
could build one a year then.
Okay, screw everybody else, 20.
They built one a year. They've been building these since Jesus was born. Uh,
Yes. Well, I mean, if you ask Winnie the Pooh, he'll say yes. That's exactly what they've been doing.
yes.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Sendowling. Anyway. Yeah, so 5 points to the SY. That really shouldn't surprise anybody. 4 points to the Brazilians, 3 points apiece to the Tunisian and the Bulgarian, and 1 point for the Aden Railways. I come back to it. Is this the only locomotive in the country?
I'll reveal that later.
Okay, that sounds like a yes. Brian,
Oh, God.
what is your stat call?
Let's see around here. I had something I was going to go for, and I'm forgetting what it was. Oh yeah, boiler pressure.
Boiler pressure. Going
Boiler
once.
pressure.
Going twice. Boiler pressure. Alright.
Who's playing Frozen?
East, what is your boiler pressure?
Pondo EET.
180. Okay. Ford.
Pretty sure it's a couple of atmospheres greater than that. 217.6.
217.6.
Yeah.
Okay. Kaiser.
I will admit, I am very surprised that I am higher. I am in between East and Fort. 210.
210 is not
Shit.
bad.
I
Okay.
made a mistake.
What about you, Vert?
We got 198.7.
Okay, that's not the worst that I've
Is
seen.
is Brian 200?
Brian?
Well, I'm 200.2. I was hoping to.
You were
I was
hoping...
hoping to get like an uppercut on somebody.
Yeah, not
Well,
quite.
you-
But
Okay,
apparently, you guys have relatively high boiler pressures for what you are.
so
Such hubris.
yeah, hubris. 5 points for the Bulgarian, 4 points for the Tunisian, 3 for Brian in Brazil, 2 for the SY, and 1 for Aiden, number 1 over there. Oh man, this episode is already. This is
Gee, this is a
We're
weird one.
running.
I
We
think
sure
I'm number
ran out.
325.
We sure ran out of choices. It seems like.
It's absolute chaos.
I'm
right
sure
now.
somewhere Hemlock is yelling about all the locomotives we could have taken. But here's.
Was that him?
It sounded like
Them?
them.
I said him by accident. Sorry, him.
Straight to Brazil. Too late. You're already there. Anyway, 38 points for the leader, the Bulgarian State Railways Class 45. Fort, you're doing it. You're really doing it, and I'm here for it.
How am I doing this? How can I keep this?
Fort is 8 points ahead of his closest competitors, that being the Aiden Railways #1 and the SY. Meanwhile, 3 points back from that, Kaiser with the Boning and Locomotive is in 4th place with 27 points, and Brian is in Brazil with 26 points. So,
Damn it!
if this goes much further, we're not going to have a style points round. Fort is just going to win.
Oh, God.
Suggestion, murder the tank engine.
Suggestion, murder the
Which
tank.
one? There's several here.
Yeah, definitely not the one who's winning by 8 points.
I have a
Look, I did
suggestion
not
for
mean
this.
to win this one.
I didn't mean
brought
to.
this
I'm
Christmas-
sorry.
I came here because I just want to have some fun and because I find the Royale's fun. And I didn't mean to be winning this by such a landslide.
If you don't want to win, you can always just call more weight stats. Speaking of weight stats, axle loading.
Hold on, Tyler needs to give his little thing. Let me give the flag to move on to the next round. I know you're excited, but you know how to host a Royale.
You
Chill.
really need to use the bathroom.
Murder
Then
the
go
tank
use the
engine.
bathroom while we vamp. You don't need to get to
Tyler,
the end of the Royale before you pee. I will grant you a bathroom break.
What was that you were saying about the Bulgarian at the beginning of the Royale?
Yeah, guess what? This is the part of the Royale where people need to learn to work as a team to kill the giant in the room.
This is the part of the Royale
And
where
you have
people
become the
don't.
Goliath in the room. And guess
don't
what?
like
You have a
it.
really big Achilles heel in your design. So, let it be killed.
Yeah, this is the part of the Royale where people need to learn to band together. Unfortunately, this is the part of the Royale where they don't do that, and the Bulgarian takes it by 10 points. We don't have a style point round, and Tyler, you get to go to your thing on time.
That is also acceptable by royal decree. I want this thing dead.
By royal decree.
You're a technical advisor, not king.
Yeah,
My butt is king.
I am the captain.
My ass is
I am the
lost.
captain now.
Oh my god. I just noticed that the Aiden thing has torpedo tubes on the back.
Yes.
Yeah, I was saying that when he first posted it.
Yeah, it does.
Tube
It
ender.
does look like it. I'm looking at all these other engines. I'm just thinking about like their various style points. There are a couple of ones that have a style point or two that exists but does not usually get called.
And then you have locomotives like mine that have no style points.
I mean, the style point is that it was the line tool was used very well.
The line tool was used very well. Ah, yes. Yes.
It
Mark
looks
of
like
quality, that one.
It looks like it might have an embossed number plate, but unfortunately, it's two-dimensional, so nothing is embossed.
It needs
No,
it needs
the entire
something
thing
called
is
more
embossed.
pixels.
It needs
It's-
more pixels. It needs
Its style
pixels.
point is it was in one of those YouTube Thomas series that uses entirely pixelated sprites.
I make those, you know.
Iron Horseman 2.
No, we're not going
That
back
just makes
there.
it better. Sorry to offend you,
What?
Kaiser.
2 years trying to get voice. line.
It's
Just-
2 years for you.
Yeah. Look, I have enough.
Just
I have
for
enough
you.
torture from this.
You have enough torture
You have
from
enough
this.
torture. You have many years of torture. So
Yes. Well, that's why I foisted upon you, and I'm like, Tyler, let's do trading cards. Tyler, let's do more Royales. And I hold up
yeah,
the
you
sign.
turned
And
my
every time you
torture
say
into
that-
a trading card.
And every time you say that, Fortunate Son starts playing in Tyler's head.
Yeah. Yeah, the envelope arrived in Tyler's mailbox, and he heard helicopters.
Yeah. You see, I wasn't expecting the envelope as well. That's the thing.
Letter bomb.
I just saw Rhode Island, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, this is an official summons to the trading card and Royale dungeon, and it's not optional.
The trading card hole.
Yeah,
Off to war.
exactly.
All right, I'm back.
All right, so let's move on to the third round then. East, what is your stat call again?
Axle loading.
Axle loading, going once, going twice. There are 2 vetoes on the board that aren't you, and I guess they have axle loading. So you go first.
I don't. I just have something better to veto.
Okay.
21,300. Yeah, 392.
Okay. Fort.
37,104.
37,104. Kaiser.
No.
Okay, I was gonna say, if you had axle loading but no image, that would have been kind of impressive.
I'm sorry, Kaiser.
What about Vert?
Not available.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Brian.
I don't have it, but I know for sure it's over 9,000.
Okay, well that isn't very helpful. Showing, 5 points for East, 4 points for Fort, and are you really?
I figured.
I feel like I
Is,
should have used my
would-
veto because I might not have gotten last in the thing I was going to veto.
Yeah, I feel like you
I
should have
figured
anyway.
Kaiser would have had it to bump down what's his face even more for it, but I
Unless-
guess not.
Unless you have a really good reason to hang on to it, dropping your veto on a stat that you don't have is almost always a guaranteed good thing to do. I feel like if you're not sure when to use your veto, or you're saving it for a very specific situation that probably isn't going to happen. If something like that comes up, that's a good option. Just throwing this out there as strategy. I've been trying to learn how to not suck at chess lately, and while I haven't quite figured out how the horsey moves, I have been watching a lot of content about just chess playing, and so I want to be espousing these little strategy tidbits that I feel like Tyler and I get to see more than anybody else, because we're here for all of them, and B, we get to analyze the game in a way that you guys don't because you're focused on what do I call next. What were you saying, Fort? It's also your turn.
I was going to say that out of all of the complexities of chess, the way the knight moves is where you're having trouble.
Well, yeah, nobody really knows how the horsey moves.
Oh god.
It goes in an L.
Anyway,
Okay.
It takes the L. Just like you guys. Just
so
like me.
I'm going to choose tractive effort.
Tractive effort. Going once. Going twice. I've been waiting on that one for Fort. Also, I will note that Fort was in the lead by 8 points, and then a stat was called, and he gained 3 points over 3 people. Anyway, East, what is your tractive effort?
Less than my axle loading.
That's
17,952.
I don't know if that's good or bad. I've never compared the two before. Fort?
Well, I can tell you for one thing, it's a great deal larger. 57,525.
Maybe we should make that one of those invisible thresholds that doesn't mean anything, like the 200 number for evaporative heating surface divided by cylinder volume. If your tractive effort is bigger than your axle loading, maybe call it. I don't know. That is not a strategy tidbit. Kaiser.
21,934.
That's still bigger than your axle loading, I think. Maybe. What about you guys in New Jersey there?
We got 38,147.
Not bad. And Brian.
Yeah, fuck you too, bro.
Damn it!
Wait, seriously?
Oh my god. That's 4 points for the SY, which is a much needed set of points, and 5 points for Fort, which is furthering his lead in ending this game early. 4 points.
Hey, Fort, start losing.
I'm trying. I thought. Oh God.
No, don't keep going.
Kill it.
3 points for Brian, 2 points for Kaiser, and 1 point for East. People just get too greedy. People get too greedy. They don't focus on the big
If
picture.
you want me dead, I want you come here and kill me yourself. I'm not committing suicide.
Kill me yourself, you cowards.
Okay, so what you
Sure.
need to do is you need to use your veto on tender loaded weight.
Oh god. Kaiser. Stat call.
Okay. this one's going to get vetoed. I don't know who it is, but this is my throwaway stat because even if I did get it, I would probably, win. But it's not that good. Low pressure cylinders.
Low pressure cylinders going once, going twice,
Veto.
and a veto from Brian. That's kind of.
Okay.
I would have let him have that. He needs something.
Yeah,
For that.
No, that's
can I just say
because
the
it would have
other
narrowed the
I
field.
rescind my veto. I rescind my veto.
No. Peer pressure veto rescinding is it's too late now.
So
No,
can
I
I
had
just
to-
say the other meme thing about the pre-rebuilt version of my engine?
Go ahead.
It had one high pressure cylinder and one low pressure cylinder.
Another one. We got
It was
another
a cross
one.
compound. Oh my god.
The
Okay.
discount
Go
Vauclane.
back to Schenectady.
So, my new stat is, you guessed it, heating surface divided by cylinder volume.
Heating surface
I
divided
know.
by cylinder volume. Going once. Going twice. Okay. Maybe it's over 200, following my dubious advice. Evaporative heating surface divided by cylinder volume east.
It's not over 200.
Why don't you have a seat?
Who's watching?
132.63.
That's really bad.
I am a tiny engine.
Fort.
Okay, I'm going to say this. Before I was rebuilt, it was over 300. But now it's 130.56.
That's rough. Okay, Kaiser.
321.62.
There you go.
Yes!
What about you guys probably don't have it, huh, Bert?
No, we do.
Oh, you do?
It's 167.26.
Oh, well,
Roger.
you're at least getting a 3. Brian?
How the hell did I get a 4?
Man, everyone here is just so bad except for Kaiser's. 5
Okay,
points
now-
for Kaiser, 4 points for Brian, 3 points for Vert, 2 points for East, and 1 point for Fort. Oh no, a 1 for Fort. Whatever will we do?
No.
If I had known
No,
I was
again,
going to
so-
get a 4 in that, I would not have. I would have vetoed frickin' axle loading.
So it's the pre-rebuilt version. My my stat for that was 358.26.
Wow. Oh, because superheater was added. Understandable.
Superheater was added later, and also one high pressure and one low pressure.
All right, New Jersey
Yeah.
people.
Okay, we're gonna go with number and class.
Number in class. No one could have seen this coming. Going once.
I'm fine with this.
Going twice. Okay, number in class. And of course, just one of these because it's the only locomotive in the country.
It's special.
How about Ford?
Oh, geez, I never would have seen this
Oh, my
coming.
God.
I only got 10.
It's 10 again. What about you, Kaiser?
And
And 10 again. And 1988 again.
1988.
Uh,
Great year.
And 2-0.
I'm getting so much deja vu going on right now.
Yeah, alright. 5 points for the SY, 4 points for the Brazilian, 3 points for each of these 2 tank engines, and then 1 point for the Aiden locomotive. Brian, what about you?
All right, we're going to go with high pressure cylinders.
High pressure cylinders going once, going twice. Okay. High pressure cylinders. It's over on the side.
A lot of decimals here because metricisms.
Yeah, I can't wait for the metric. East, as you put them in, read them off.
16 by 22 by 2.
16 by 22, 2 of them. And for the decimals, I'll just abbreviate myself. These are about 24.5 for Fort by
27.56.
about 27.5, and you have 2 of them. Wow, that's amazing. 2 cylinders, who would have thought? Kaiser has a pair of 13 by 22s. Vert, what do you have?
We got 20.87 by 27.95.
Okay, that's
I
kind of
obviously-
annoying. And finally, Brian has almost whole numbers. 19.02 by 28, almost. And how many of those do you have?
You fools! I have 3!
Why?
Oh, wait. Crap.
And I still have more
You
somehow.
Uh-oh.
You
Congratulations,
fool.
Uh-oh.
you still fucked up.
Uh-oh. How the hell?
Yeah, you see?
Why do you have 3 of them? Anyway,
Because... Hang on, I'll post you a picture of the preserved one, then you'll see.
Wait.
you have a preserved.
Is this-
Because there's
are
actually a
these the,
style point associated with this
these-
engine.
Brian,
Number
are
one...
these the Leon locomotives that were built for Brazil?
I hate the
This
Bulgarian.
This is probably the
Why?
only
The fact
locomotive
that I'm
in
winning
existence
somehow?
that operates... The only operational locomotive right now that has triple Wally.
This is so bad. This is so good and so bad. Yeah, 5 points for the Bulgarian, 4 points for the Brazilian, 3 points for the Chinese, 2 points for Aiden, and 1 point for the Tunisians. Here's
How is
where we
this
are
been-
at the end of round 3. Don't worry, it only gets worse. The Bulgarian
Oh,
Steel
God.
Railways is leading with 56 points. The only people within spitting distance is the SY Mikado with 46 points and not a
Oh my
lot of
God.
stats available.
this is
42
gonna be
points
ending
for the
early.
Brazilian in third place, 41 point for East, and 39 points for the Tunisian. It's amazing how everyone is on parity except for Fort, who's like 10 points out.
You know what? I'm actually really regretting not bringing the original non-superheating thing because I was not planning on winning.
How
this.
are you regretting anything?
Well, I'm
I
not
hate
regretting it, but like I was just going to do this for fun. I was going in for the memes. I'm completely mentally
That was-
unprepared
Listen,
for this.
My friend,
Four.
So was I.
my friend, you are creating a meme.
I hate this engine.
Whether you want to or not, you have. This is the centipedal, or whatever you want to call it. It's bad, and it's winning by a lot.
You know what? The unrebuilt. Okay, so wait. It's the official name of it was apparently the class 4000 slash 45. So can we just call it the 4000?
This
You know
is,
what?
We're gonna call it the big boy.
I'm getting out Ready
Over
114 and killing this
4,000.
thing.
It's the Alco 4000 class, but it's Bulgarian. Sorry, hold on, I got it. It's the Axis 4000 class.
Oh.
This
Okay.
is what you get when you research war austerity, train, and hoard.
Yes, thank you. Okay, yeah, Tyler, do you have things to say other than I hate the Bulgarian?
I'm of the opinion that Carthage should be destroyed.
Okay, I should have phrased
Please.
phrased that as please give us insights that do not relate to I hate the Bulgarian.
You should probably still
I
have
want
the
the
engine.
communist propaganda to win now.
This is 3025, you are our last hope.
People, you're up against like Arnold Leroy's engine, but it's Bulgarian, and it kind of
And
is
it's
just
good.
funky. Poke it with a stick. Don't poke it with like points. Take
No,
its points.
If I was Fort, I would be trying to get someone who knows they're not going to win on side to try and like maintain your hegemony and
Kaiser.
yeah, but
Kaiser!
yeah, that's what I was
Oh my
thinking
God.
about. Go and make an axis or something. East. What is your 4th round stat call?
Kaiser tank engine supremacy.
It's almost like they're about to ruin the Hindu symbol for peace.
Let us do.
I really hope people get through the beginning 15 minutes of this because this is a good one.
Yeah, why don't you just do a little bit of editing?
No.
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 Everyone needs to know what this come down to.
Let's
This is
do
on the
weight
level
on
of
drivers.
P060.
Wait on drivers. Going once.
Oh boy.
Going twice. Oh my god, it might be something that doesn't give the Bulgarian a 5. Wait on drivers, starting with East.
62,496.
62,496. Oh, right, that's why I can't, because you need to be able to enter multiple things, so we can't do... Yeah, never mind. I can't change the sheet like I wanted to. Okay, Fort.
Okay, so 200,222,667.
Oh no, he's thick.
Oh my god, thank
no.
you, East, for being smart.
Kaiser?
You're welcome.
Kaiser?
Sorry,
That's
I
good.
didn't. Or it kind of went quiet real quick. 132,500.
132,500. Sliding in under the Brazilian that I can already see for some reason. SY
I
Mikado.
don't know why it's showing up. I thought I had
Hey.
it still concealed.
Wait on drivers.
Gonna be
Yeah, we're gonna say this number over here.
Okay.
Ready? 154,323.
You guys should have done every stat like that. I just want to say, Brian.
133 nickel plate 779.
Okay, nobody cares about 779.
what even
Oh,
is a 7079?
Probably a
It's a
Berkshire.
perk.
Yeah, that
Strange.
Tyler hates.
Oh, right, perk.
Scrap
It's a
all
Berkshire, let it
Berkshires.
die.
Scrap all Berkshires.
Okay, 5 points for the Aiden. Wow, that's small compared to these other offerings. 4 points for Kaiser, which I feel like would have been 5 if he had the other engine. 3 points for Brazil, weirdly enough. 2 points for the SY, and 1 point for the Bulgarian. Not a huge surprise there. Okay, Fort. You've got nobody to oppose you. No vetoes other than yours. What are
Hey,
you?
Fort.
What do you call it?
Or tank engine for supremacy here. Called or what's it called? Ellis
About that at the
Station.
You know what? That's a
No.
good idea. I'm gonna go with Ellis Tamelio's weight computation.
All right, going once,
I hate you.
going twice. Ellis Tamelio's weight computation. Drop it in. You'll see it's a special order item over on the right. Ellis Tamelio's weight computation down the bottom. Cell V60.
It's gonna be fucking weird.
62 weight on drivers is a number, and my engine weight is also a number.
Okay, yes. The result is 0.77, which is not too bad for a 10-wheeler.
You're blocking my other number.
Somebody.
Who's
East, move your cursor. There you go.
Thank.
I'm TJ, I don't know what you mean.
TJ, move your cursor. Okay, yeah, 1 point, or yeah, a solid 1 point double knot for the Bulgarian, no surprise there. And again, for Kaiser, no surprise there. 0.8 for the SY, which is pretty good. And then 0.6 for Brazil, which is not, like, weird for Pacific. So here's where we stand. There's 2 5s, one for Kaiser and one for Fort. 3 points for the SY, 2 points for Aiden, and 1 point for Brian.
Hey Kaiser, you should call engine weight.
No.
It'll kill for it.
Yeah, Kaiser, your tank engine coalition. What are you calling?
I will never abandon my allies. What's it called? Tender loaded weight.
That's really nice of you, because your allies are always going to be incompetent. Just looking forward. Just letting you know.
Yeah, that was a bad move.
Tender loaded weight. Going once. Going twice. Tender loaded weight. Obviously, the 2 engines with no tender get a 0. Meanwhile, East. 51,520. That's a heavy tender for this thing.
Tender.
Yeah. Do you guys have your tender loaded weight, Bert?
Yeah, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Ready, Bob? We're gonna read this together. 1, 2, 3. The sun.
Oh my god.
Oh, they make such a cute couple. All right,
Ship it.
Brian.
The thing is, it isn't the sun, but it seems like it. 99999. That's actually what it says on the
Brian,
Oh,
station.
I
calm
think
down,
you-
Kaiser.
999.
9.
All right, so,
wait a
all right,
second.
this needs to go in as a million. Uh,
Hindu symbols are about to be destroyed.
5 points for the tank engines, 3 points for Aiden, 2 points for Brian, and 1 point for the Chinese. Finally, we come to the penultimate stat call here that isn't Judge's choice. Vert and Bobbert, what are you doing?
All right, what stat do you want to call, Bob?
Engine weight.
Tell me how long my dick is.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, it looks like you're gonna have to do some editing.
I think it's too small to measure.
Same as above, but plus superheating percentage.
Okay, so
Fuck
same as above plus superheater percentage. Going once. Going twice.
Not a bad call.
Alright, same as above
Pain.
plus superheater percentage. Not a bad call for the Bulgarian.
3,100.
3,132. Fort, give me a good number.
13,895.
Okay, I'm not sure if that's good or not. Let's find out. Kaiser?
3423.
That's small.
Small, teeny, weeny, weeny.
Vert.
Alright, I guess we'll do it again. 11,545.
Okay. Brian. The
Ba-ba-da-ba.
full-sized locomotive gets 5 points. Unsurprising.
Oh, I forgot to mention, this thing's broad gauge.
Supersize me.
Yeah.
Oh god, I watched that movie. Please
Haven't
don't.
we
I
all?
think everyone did.
Yeah.
I'm eating dinner. I don't want to puke.
Alright,
Kentucky Fried Chicken and a
McDonald's.
Pizza Hut.
All right.
Brian.
5 points for you, 4 points for you, 3 points for you, 2 points for you, 1 point for you. And Brian, the final stat call, and it sounds like Tyler's already pleading with you.
Please do something smart.
Please do engine weight.
You see, there is a thing about my locomotive that I read, and I'm like, ooh, this seems like a good thing. Gray area.
Going once, going twice. Great area. I'm gonna put it.
So
at
this is the
top now.
first time I've seen a number this low.
Oh no,
Oh god.
you're not Hemlock bringing 2-foot gauge regularly. Go ahead, Ethan.
No, this is bad even to 2-foot standard. 15.
Oh my God, it's tiny.
Okay.
That explains a lot.
Let's see the Bulgarian.
Okay, so again, I'm just going to say this. Somehow in the rebuild, it lost 1/100th of whatever it's like of an inch or something, of a square inch. So it's 49.5.
Okay. Kaiser.
I am somehow bigger than East. 16.4
Hold on, real quick. What gauge is this thing?
is meter gauge.
Oh, okay.
So am I.
Okay. That explains a lot. Vert.
We're gonna go with 48.42.
4842. That's a reasonable number. Still less than the Bulgarian, though. Brian?
What the hell is wrong with the Bulgarian, first of all? And second of all, fun fact about these locomotives, they were built to burn low-quality coal, so they basically have a Wooten.
Oh, God damn it.
70.18.
Oh, my God.
I'm just going to say I'm adding the stat page for my engine into my favorites.
I
I
swear that.
The
I need
unlikely
to hack
victory.
into your account and remove it from your favorites.
Why?
Does he have a really effective valve gear? Please tell me he does.
All right, 5 points for Brian, 4 points for the Bulgarian, 3 points for the Chinese, 2 points for the Tunisian, and 1 point for the for Aiden. And let's see, will we have style points?
survey says
No, not even close.
Oh my God!
And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so
I hate
I mean, you're
this.
still host choice.
real quick. All right, hold on. Real quick, this is where we stand. 75 points for the Bulgarian. and then a What is that? Is that Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. I just need to. That is a. That's a massive gap. I'm gonna do the math just to make sure that I'm getting it right, because it doesn't seem possible. That is an 18-point gap.
Oh my
That is
god!
that is as many.
No, it's a
points.
17 point.
17, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, basic. 17 point. Well, I
Yes.
guess if
Yeah, I
you're
got-
if you're including the point, yeah, that's fair.
I just used a
Yeah, whose
calculator.
choice is not going to do
I just
anything?
used a calculator too. Wait, what did I
Bruh,
type? 75 minus 57.
58.
Oh, I was looking at Kaiser specifically. I don't know why I expected Kaiser to be in second place. Yeah, so whatever. A 17-point gap between the Bulgarian and these other locomotives. Anyway, the Bulgarians in first place. Vert and Bobbert in the SY are in second place with 58 points. Also, Brian in Brazil has 58 points. Kaiser is in fourth place with 57 points, having a monster round with 18 points this round. And then 53 points for East, putting him in last place. Which, when the memes are
Losers
flying,
bracket.
I don't expect East to be in last place. That's kind of weird.
I mean, arguably, this is the only non-meme engine.
I know.
Okay.
Still,
I have
though.
a proposal.
Okay, go on.
We just for this episode, we chuck the style point rules out the window and have everybody in to try and take him down.
It's not, dude.
It's not
unless
gonna
you're
work.
unless you're in the Bumblebee, you're not getting 25 style points.
Yeah, we're too
You're
far in the hole for
surprised.
that shit.
This is
My guy.
incredible. I love
You
these.
aren't the Grand.
I
hate
love
this.
this game.
Have you seen the other picture I pasted of my engine? Look
Yes,
at
the
that
one of
thing
it.
and real quick go over it.
But everything you'd have, the Bulgarian probably.
Hey, why
has
did you
something
post a
similar.
picture of a K4 without a bell pair?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
was gonna say that, but I didn't want to sound stupid.
Okay, no, it looks
It's a
like it. I swear, this is the
bell
first
pairless
locomotive. If you look at like the front, if you look at everything up to the front of the firebox, it looks like a K4. It's weird.
It's even got
This is
the same pilot.
Okay.
See, it even says Central on the back.
It does.
I
This
hate
is
this.
bizarre. This is Penn Central, the Penn Central, the steam locomotive. Now I know why I didn't like it when I looked at it.
It has
It's
the
the
Wooten.
Penn Central Steam Excursion.
It has a
I
Wooten,
hate
but it
all
doesn't
of
look like it
this.
because it's broad.
There's nothing redeeming about this locomotive.
I was just gonna call it.
Oh, well, hold on. We
Yeah.
still need to do host choice. But the
Double
thing
walling.
is, I don't think. Yeah, no, it's
want to
mathematically
know-
impossible to do anything.
Loco base
I
ID.
know it's mathematically impossible, but call Builder.
I want to see Loco base ID for everyone.
In
'cause
terms of,
we gotta have
and
some.
listen,
I say logo.
You
base
you
ID.
want me to use my
I say
brain?
not local
yeah, no,
base
I
ID.
kind of do want to do Builder because we're letting
Oh my
Tyler off early, and this will make him do something. This Royale.
Watch Tyler be
You
like,
already
"Oops."
fried my brain. What do you want me to do?
Look, hey, Tyler, it will be very easy for Brian and I, let me tell you that.
No, I do need to
I
know
am
where
aware.
everyone's from. Tyler, I think we need to do it just to know where everyone's from. And,
I honestly think it's going to
Okay,
be
fine.
easier than
Alright.
Tyler makes it out to be.
all right, Builder. I
We'll
mean,
do
it
it.
always is because Tyler's going to complain about it because that's his job. That's the other thing I hire him for.
You pay him?
I said hire, not pay. What are you, crazy? East, who built you?
Name it Gaskill and Co.
Gaston?
I think I'm going on strike.
No one
Stowe?
builds like
What?
Gaston?
Naismith Wilson.
Okay, who built the Bulgarian thing?
Something or someone called Hanomag.
Hanomag.
I
That-
think they build trucks. That's
That
not a good
sounds
thing.
like a cross between a truck manufacturer and something I would find in the deli section of the supermarket.
Tyler, you're not going to believe this.
Hanomag made tanks, or no, Hanomag made what's it called? Half tracks.
Those defense trains.
Tyler, you're not going to believe who this company made engines for.
I'm looking at the list.
Okay, Kaiser, who built you?
Baldwin.
Wait, seriously?
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. I'm glad we did this. This too is a Baldwin. I know the SY is Tangshan, among other things.
Yes, Tangshan.
Who broke my formatting? Why is this one square not blue anymore?
I was going to wait until you stopped talking to say I did that. I'm sorry. I have no idea what I did.
Fixed. Tangshan. I love the Tangshan builder's plate, by the way. It's a neat looking plate. Finally, Brian, were you correct?
Baldwin.
Yeah, there we go.
Kaiser
okay.
built this engine.
Kaiser built this engine. No, Kaiser built different engines. Okay, so see, not as hard as you thought. There were 2 5s automatically. What else, Tyler?
Oh my god. East, do you want to argue for your thing first?
I built basically like every locomotive in Japan up until like 1938.
Zero.
It's in home build.
But did you build vibrators? I mean, massagers, personal massagers.
Bruh.
I also built locomotives for Brunel.
Ellis.
Brunel? What?
Why?
Yes.
What?
Anyhow. Also,
Brunel
he did
gave
build
Brunel
Firefly.
himself.
I did build Firefly.
Okay. What in the world is Hanoma?
Yes, what in the world? That is, in fact, the series.
Apparently, it is a German producer of steam locomotives, tractors, trucks, military vehicles in Hanover. They existed up until 1984, then 1990.
I knew I heard of them.
Then 2002.
Oh god, you guys built the half tracks. You built the German half tracks.
Oh,
Fuck.
I
God,
knew I
really?
heard of Hanoman.
Oh no!
What's dead?
We
And
couldn't.
then Tong
We couldn't go one Royale.
without
True. Yeah, we just had that on.
-5 points for war crimes.
I just finished
And then-
watching the episode of Well, There's Your Problem on the Bradley.
Oh my god. Okay, and then Tongshan is
Locomotive. Not
Yeah.
big.
but then again they're also like one of the last.
The last.
Okay.
The
Arguments
last
to
team
me.
of
I
those
built
makes them
engines for the
cool. They should get a
largest
4.
gauge and the second smallest gauge used in the world.
I'm gonna be honest, I wanna do at this point Tongshan for just the fact of it lasted that long.
Yeah.
It is probably the most prestigious of the builders left. Nasmith Wilson has a longer history in actual locomotive production, and then Hanomag is just kind of, hey, we do thing.
Hanomag really
War
sounds like one of
crimes.
those jack of all trades foundries where they sort
Yeah,
of do
and then
everything.
of course they got wrapped in to help destroy Hindu peace symbols.
Yeah. So there's
No.
where we stand. Let's factor in the host choice here. Let's see. Will we be going to style points? No, not at
Wow,
all.
who could have guessed?
Oh man.
All right, stand by.
Hey-
Let's get this out of the way.
Hey Vert. Remember when you? God damn it. Vert, remember when you said this was going to be a crazy one?
Yeah.
You were right. There's the end of the show, everybody. 76 points, the Bulgarian wins. This might be the lowest score win in a very long time.
This is the first time we've had everybody lock out before style.
I know. It's beautiful, isn't it?
I'm
No.
honored to be the one who actually did it.
Yeah. This is what happens.
I hate this.
People come in and they're like, "Oh, I'm just memeing," and then they create a menace.
Hey guys,
I hate
yeah, I'm just memeing. Hey guys, I brought the 52. I'm just memeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring this thing to like
At least
5
I'm in
rails
the
now.
stall.
This is my
I
question.
literally just turned to
Yeah.
Bob and said, "What engine do you want to pick?" And he pointed out to the SY.
No, that's
Wait a freaking minute.
Hold on. What
I
did
love this story.
Kaiser, what did you say?
My one question for the end of this before we all clear out. What's next? Or have we voted on next
No.
season yet?
So I'll put this down now. I'll say it again probably at the end of the finale next week. Oh, sorry, finale's in 2 weeks. My bad. And I don't think we haven't done the voting for the season theme or the individual episodes. I think we're just going to do 5 individual episodes. Well, obviously as a season, but without an overarching theme next time, so that more people can get used to the new spreadsheet setup. In between, there are a couple things that I want to do. I do want to have at least one exhibition game, and I need to give some more space between now and then for finishing up the next season of trading cards, because things need to come out at the right time for promotional purposes. But yeah,
Indoctrination.
What do you mean by exhibition game?
so
We will explain in future.
yeah, but don't worry about it. In essence, it's going to be with
It does not concern you.
Yeah, it's going to be pre-chosen candidates. But don't worry about it. Call it Celebrity Royale is what I've been calling it behind the scenes. But
It's let's get the free guys that were in that one shed.
yeah,
out, and
exactly.
We're gonna bully them.
Well, I mean, I think it's gotten to the point now where I've essentially become a meme.
I think
in a
So
way,
we are talking about
because-
memes outside of this
yeah,
server.
you've
Oh
shaken.
no, I
Kaiser.
mean, I'm just saying. I think I've become a meme within the server, as you know. I keep bringing increasingly large and powerful locomotives and keep failing.
I mean, you did get third here. I will point out that you still have shaken your original meme, which was the phrase, and Kaiser gets a 1. You're doing better than that. That is an improvement. But yeah, so 76 points to the Bulgarian. That's a win for you, Ford. Congratulations. 63 points. That's a difference of 13 points for Brian. But second place for you. Third place for Kaiser.
King of second place. King of second
Yeah,
place.
King of second place, also known as first loser. The New Jersey Collective has nabbed fourth place with 61 points. And finally, Aiden with 55 points. Important question, were there any other locomotives in your country?
Yes. This was the only one built in country, though. All of the others were stolen from India.
Is this a picture of another one of your locomotives?
Not a clue. Wait, which one?
The one you posted in streaming?
Oh, no, that's I think an engine that the builder built.
Oh, okay.
No, all
one
the
of the
other
Japanese
engines
ones.
were a bunch. Yeah, all the other ones were a bunch of little 440s or 040s.
Yeah, I like how
Like
people are going to
stolen
see.
from India.
I see. People are going to see the timestamp on this video and go, "Oh, that's a short one," and then the first 15 minutes are just a disaster. People have no idea what they're in for. This is a wacky one, and it's a fitting end to the regular season of What in the World. Next episode, we will have locomotives from Bulgaria, of course, Czechoslovakia, the United States of America, South Africa, and Mexico competing
Mexico.
in the What in the World finale. So
Now
I
gotta-
bet that the U.S. locomotive is going to win.
I really hope not.
What type of favoritism is this? SMA. Yeah, we know it's gonna win.
I
South
mean,
If the American
yeah.
locomotive's gonna win, that means I'll win.
You never know who's going to win. I'll go back to the beginning of this when Tyler was like, I don't see good things on the horizon for the Bulgarian.
Well, admittedly, he was right. He didn't see good things on the horizon because I was coming.
Oh my god.
Kinky.
I hate this thing. I want it to die.
But do you
Well,
hate it
too
more
bad.
than Reading 113?
Yes, actually.
Okay, good to know.
Why?
Reading
What did
113
I
makes
ever
sense.
do?
This
I
thing
won
makes
one
no
Royale.
sense.
We'll see you next episode, folks. Thank you to all of you for coming on, of course, and the viewers for chiming in. If you liked this, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe, etc. If you want to be a part of one, you can join our Discord server. There's a link in the document that's in the description. And Tyler, thank you for being our technical advisor, even though we sort of cut your job short. But I'm sure you weren't too broken up about that.
You should have called water capacity.
And of course, thank you to Stephen West for having this database. Otherwise, we couldn't do the show. We'll see you next week with the finale of Season 7 or Season 2, or sorry, Bracket 2, Season 1. the revamp of the show, really, this is like a whole new world. I really wanted this season to be a new jumping on point for people, especially with the release of the cards and everything. I might separate it into its own playlist as a separate bracket, but that's a discussion for another time. Goodbye, everybody.
I'm just happy to be here.
Coming soon, Triple B.